This used to be the old Jackson Brewery, so you'll notice the brick, the stairs. This is Lucy, the mayor. She's a hot commodity around here. It's a nice place for whenever we have any interviews or people are coming in, they can have a seat on the couch. We have some TVs. We also have the palm trees here, but we've grown so quickly that usually this space is something we have to use for meetings, and we don't mind, you know, we're all pretty open with it.
What's the trampoline for?
Trampoline, hey, you ever need any cardio throughout the day? So this is all of the different types of RVs and trailers. A lot of our customer support, or even us as a team, you know, we don't have a ton of experience in RVs specifically. So this is really great to be able to see and get to know it, because we all have a tech background usually.
So how much is a Class A or a Class C generally?
They can really range. So they have
these are really big ones, right?
Yeah, Class A's are the much larger, sometimes even around 42 feet. I stayed in one recently that had an island in the kitchen with a fireplace. It's kind of insane.
That's baller.
Over here we have our customer support team. So these guys are on all day talking to our customers, kind of the first line of defense for any clients, any renters, any owners. Yeah, so this is the space. And then on the other side, we have our marketing team shifts through here. We like to be a blended team. Great. We also jump around different, like I'm here today, but sometimes we'll be back in another space.
And what's the reasoning for jumping around like that?
It's just nice to work next to different people, just to get to know what they're working on. And
I think that's huge.
Yeah, we kind of feed off each other in that sense as well. This space back here, sometimes we'll have our, some owners that list on our site will actually come. Sometimes we have events or visitors. As you can see, we have some different magazines and flyers.
And you guys have a ton of standing desks.
Yeah, the standing desks, they're great. You can just push the little button and they go up and down. We built all these when we first moved in. It took a bit longer than I had hoped to build, but they're great, they're awesome. Cool. Helps the back too. So this is sweet. I don't want to go by this.
Oh yeah.
This is our customer wins. So best customer wins. Every month we nominate an employee who maybe had a really great experience with an owner or a renter. Yeah. They get their name filled in with the date, and it's up to them if they want to fill it with a drink.
Fill it with a drink, and then hopefully you clean it too.
Yeah, right. This used to be my office with one other person. It got a bit loud with the exposed brick. And you know the echo that sometimes comes with these high ceilings. Right. We also have some NASCAR. Yeah. It's pretty huge for our users. A lot of them go to the races. When people hear that most RVs actually attend these types of events, you may not think about it right off the bat. But when you look at the images, you can definitely see.
So that's a good reminder of kind of where a lot of your customer base is.
Totally. Yeah, open whiteboards. That's huge for us. When we're being as creative as possible, you know, we're just jotting down as much as we can at any given time. So. The wall whiteboards are super helpful just because we can just jot all the way to the bottom. Right now it's fairly clean. It's usually just plastered with either paper or somebody go through flows of our experience. So.
Yeah, I think we need to buy some of these. These are cool.
Yeah, they're awesome. First move, there were only maybe 7 of us on the team. So it was me and a few others, and we came in on a weekend and we built all the desks. We got everything hooked up for internet. And this room, we didn't quite know what to do with it, but we knew we needed a conference room. So it was originally the biggest conference room. But now, as you can see, we've really filled out our team. And we've had to convert this into another office space. So it used to just be one large table, which was awesome during the holidays. We got to have our party in here. But once we filled out with the desks, it's kind of growing pains, but it's nice. You know, it's not too echoey. There's 5 of us that work in here. I sit back here in the corner typically, but with the growth, we just had to convert it into a space. So that's why we have the little tiny conference.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah, but the open windows, those are awesome. You'll notice I have this little map here. This is kind of funny. So we have one of our employees is from Ireland, and he's not familiar with time zones. And he would ask me every day. He's like, "Where is so-and-so?" Or like, "What state is this time?" Or "What time is it over here?" So I made him a map, and I drew the lines on exactly where it is. I even went as far as Arizona for daylight savings because they don't actually use it. So
that's funny. Cool, and that's basically where the magic happens. Huh?
Yeah. Right in front of us over here, we have all of our snacks. Oatmeal in the morning, some crackers, nuts, Cheez-Its are a common hit around here.
You got the chocolate-covered raisins.
Chocolate-covered raisins, yeah.